Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to move quick. Welcome to the fourth episode of our Infinitedivs journey. And today we're going to be including a ton of other projects, other coins, and it's just kind of going to be a lightning round. So keep up, tune in, make sure you like and subscribe. I insist. And we're going to move really fast here. So Infinitedivs has been, if you got in on the pre-sale or bought in this little area right here, and you're still in the profit, you're still in the money. It's had some really good highs, really good run, and then some big drop-offs. And one of the reasons why this big drop-off is because a lot of people are very skeptical of the project because of the developers' unwillingness to open up the Telegram for general chat. And he gave some reasons for that, and some people are just overall skeptical that the developer or the team is legit. Those are totally valid, totally understandable concerns. I do not know the developer personally. I got in early on this, and it has been one of the most profitable tokens that I've held, well, all year. Only 3 or 4 months in, but it's done really well for me. As we zoom into the chart here, what we see is dotted, these little dots. These are most likely single transactions that are happening. There are not that many holders of this token. And when I go over to BSC scan and I enter the token address and we see the actual token, we can see that there are only 254 addresses holding it. So the token itself is very, very new. It's not gaining that much traction. However, in that time, there has been 229 million tokens burned. Most of that happened in the first 24 hours, of course, but we've tapered off a lot in, Infinitedivs has in popularity. There were a million other coins released right around the same time. That's very typical with this. Don't worry about it. If anybody's wondering, my personal opinion, I'm still holding the vast majority of my token. The divs are crazy. Whenever we got into these like really busy buy-ins and sell-offs, the divs are drastic. They're dramatic. It's crazy. So I've been selling some of my divs for profit, and now the trade for me is a wash. Which just I've made back my initial investment. Everything I'm holding now is all gravy, and that's really how I wanted this to go. I wanted to sell at various points in these climbs. I wanted to, you know what I mean? And I did that, took some profits, and now anything that I sell from here on out is profit. I am not complaining. Now, maybe it didn't work as well for you guys, and if not, I hope it worked out well for you. But my personal opinion is that there's nothing wrong with Infinitedivs, but I've been wrong before. So, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Follow your gut. Guys, I'm still in with the majority of my holdings, but that could change any moment. It could change any moment. Right after I upload this video, something could happen. It makes me sketch out, and I might sell too. But I'm not planning on doing that. So let's move right along. Safemars is also another just high. It was just a crazy release. It's a couple days old now. The 21st is when it looks like it started. So the charts are just crazy. I mean, they're just spikes, and now it's hard to tell where it's going from here. I haven't heard too much about it. You can put in, you put in like $20, $30, depending on, if you're dealing. I'm not dealing in the thousands here, guys. This is not thousands. These aren't thousands of dollars of my capital. It's not at all. It's like 100 or less. I mean, I'm not putting my savings into these coins. That's not wise. I don't recommend you do that. But if you want a piece of that action, $100, can turn into $500. I mean, it's really cool. It's really fun to do that. So here's safemars. This is a token you can check out if you want. It's trading at right around 705. 7 decimal places there. And then here's safestar. Safestar was a good one, man. It had a good run right at the top here at 7*4. 7 zeros and 4, 7 zeros and 3 right now. So some of these are really cool, really good. Here's ETNA ETNA, I've been hearing a lot about ETNA. It released on the 21st, looks like, started trading, and it has had a really good run right now. It's experiencing a little bit of a pullback. Just earlier was a great entry point at 0.6, 16 cents. Now it's at 22 cents. In my opinion, if someone was going to get in ETNA, now might be the time to do it. They seem to have the trust of their community. I don't know much about the project personally, so do your own research, guys. Nothing I'm saying is investment advice. Please look into these things before you put $1 in it. That is my disclaimer for you. Please do your own research. But it looks like it might be a good entry point. Doesn't look like it's going to dip. So it seems like they have some listings coming up. Follow their telegrams if you're going to get in any of these. SafeMoon's doing pretty well, doing well right now. So if you're in SafeMoon, congratulations, you're probably up. That's all I'm going to say. You're probably up, and it looks like they got some stuff coming down the pike. But again, do your own research. Follow your gut. These things can change so fast. It can change so fast. And most of these tokens I just named, some of them have nothing to do with each other. Even though they have the same names and even though they have similar, price action and whatnot, deflationary or not, it's like ETNA's not a deflationary token, I don't believe, but it's more of a gaming token, I think. But please do your own research. Okay, lightning round, bonus round here, just for my viewers, my faithful viewers. Thank you so much. We're going to talk about BDO and the possible. Many of you, maybe you lost money in BDO. I don't know. They had a liquidity pool that got exploited recently on, I believe it was a DeFi value swap. Okay, which we're going to talk about that too. So, bdollar. Apparently, a lot of people it had like a panic sell because they stole a lot of liquidity. I don't know the details, but that's what I heard, and I trust the sources that I heard that from. So the price is very, very low right now. Let's go ahead and refresh the page just to make sure we get accurate price reflections here. Do some research into this. It's definitely worth knowing about. BDO is an algorithmic stable coin, and it runs on the Binance Smart Chain. It's connected to BurnFi, and they're connected on the Ethereum blockchain. So bdollar is really cool. I really like it. I have a little bit, and basically it's algorithmic, which means when it's an algorithmic stable coin, which means when it drips below the pegged value at $1, then the system contracts. Okay, and it wants to limit the supply. It gives the community incentives to limit the supply. Community incentives, and I'll show you kind of what that is just really quick. We're going to go really quick, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me for more of this information. So what you want to pay attention to is bdollar. How far away is it from $1? In either direction. How far above $1 is it? How far below $1? And generally they want to keep it right around $1. So when it drops below $1, the supply contracts, the supply fluctuates, and it gives people incentives to deposit their BDO dollars and eliminate that supply for that time. And then the price as it approaches $1 and even inflates above $1, then we have bdollar bonds, which can be bought when it's low, and they can be sold when it's high for a premium. So they can be bought so right now it's at 64 cents. You can buy bdollar bonds, and it adjusts the let's see, here we go. It adjusts the supply of bdollar, and when that happens, then the bdollar rises in value, and we go back to the dollar. And then when you redeem the bond, okay, what happens is you get a premium. Right now it's a penalty, as you can see, a 10% penalty, because it's not over $1. When it's over $1, you redeem the bond and you get bonus BDO. You get bonus resources, basically, according to how high. The higher it is, the better. The higher it is, the more bonuses you get with bonds. And you can stake bdollar. bdollar has a lot of different staking options, so it's really cool. One staking option, which is my favorite right now, and I have a tweet here from Banker. This is Elephant Money. This is on the Bankroll blockchain, or the BSC blockchain. It's on the Bankroll platform, Bankroll ecosystem, and you can deposit your BDO here. And basically, it's a simple contract. I have a video about it. You can check it out on my channel. 10% fees are charged on deposits and withdrawals, and that is a simple hourglass contract style contract, I should say. And then every time someone interacts with the contract, it pays out rewards based on your staking amount. So if you buy bdollar, it's very risky because they did just have an exploit, I will say, in one of their liquidity pools. So some people lost a lot of money. But what I want to say is that when things like this happen, it can be an opportunity. It can be an opportunity. So it's risky, but it can also be an opportunity to flip some money if you're working with a lot. This is not a 10 times deal. Okay, so just this is not a 10 times your gain. You know, you're not going to make 10 times your money. This is for, you know, maybe some of my viewers who are larger investors, and maybe you want to take a little bit of risk. And this is a stable coin. But the question you have to ask yourself is, will it return? I have reason to believe that BDO is not going anywhere, that it will probably stay here because of the interest in the bonds. So when people buy these bonds, that means they think that the token's going to go back up to $1 because that's when they can redeem their bonds. So I have reason to believe that bdollar will see $1 again, will go over it, will come back, but I cannot guarantee that, so I'm not going to guarantee that. That is not investment advice. So also, I want to talk about value DeFi. I've already been rambling for so long here. Value DeFi. Okay, if you go, this is just like PancakeSwap. They have a swap here, and they have farms. But what I want to talk about is the safes. So I'm liking these safes. They have all kinds of different liquidity pools in a safe, and these are auto compounding. So they automatically take your. Some of them have really high interest, 20%. Daily APY. Obviously, these interest rates fluctuate, so don't chase the interest rates, but just you know, be happy with where you have your money. You know, make your best decisions that you can, and don't change your mind too quickly. But make up your mind very quickly, but don't change your mind on a whim like that. That's how panic sets in. FOMO sets in. You want to stay away from panic. Stay away from fear, the fear of missing out. Or the fear of losing out. But you want to make your decisions relatively quickly with your gut, and you want to take your time if you're going to change your plan. Always follow your plan. So just in the moments I've been talking since I clicked this page, we went from 350 something to 415. So that shows you how fast this is paying out. I just put a little bit in. You always want to try. You just want to put a little bit of things, like a little bit of money in things at a time to see if it's going to work out. And plus, if you mess up in crypto, that money could be gone forever. So you don't want to mess up. You want to give yourself, you know, always start small and then come in later with a bigger bag. Do not rush crypto. Don't rush it, especially if you're inexperienced, guys. This is good advice. Don't rush process. Every process is different. You don't know if you don't know how to add liquidity, then take it slow. Just do a tiny little bit, you know, just do a tiny little bit. So anyway, this is what I have for you today. Check out Value DeFi. Check out these V-Safes. There's a Ethereum Binance bridge here too. You can check out everything you need to know. Do your own research, please. That's my video for today, guys. And that's a lot of things that I gave you. So I hope they serve you well. Check them out. Do your research. Love you guys. Make good decisions. Talk to you later.